bus driver, bus stop, bus station, cherry, tortoni, kirsch, Harridan, buckram, berkelium, butter knife, fondue, butterscotch, buttermilk, bread and butter, buttery, pateric, churn, live through, creamery, brace, dog sugar, buttress, fure, alternately, antiphonal, leaven, chrysalis, aurelia, chrysalid, gleamy, languishing, luxuriance, thrive, luxuriate, luxuriant, breeding, propagation, sweet sup, rendering, translation, version, translatable, translate, prosperity, prosperous, prosper, holocaust, lustron, hoik, brilliantly, glary, garish, glaring, a glimmer, a glitter, resplendently, luciferous, flashy, splendent, glare, spangle, coruscate, fulgurate, resplendency, flashiness, flash, resplendence, flourish, penalty, bare, nude, nakedly, mulct, immersement, immerse, honey, mevaglin, fall over, bug, worm, wormhole, wormy, insectivorous, budwort, buggy, filler, lagger, cutover, unpunished, shudder, hummingbird, swordbill, toady, beehive, honeycomb, hive, lumberjack, redeeming, recoup, swill, penalize, punish, distort, inundation, flooding, inundate, tigan, sailor, pantheism, pantheistic, pantheistical, pantheist, compass, scope, ambit, incidence, incomprehensive, delimitation, ribes, root, saxifrage, manhunt, crime, offense, malfaction, criminality, offender, criminally, criminology, criminological, criminologist, category, sailing, categorical, sailcloth, inviolable, infract, irrefrangible, jus, lex, nomography, enamel, ordinance, pandect, statutory, enact, law, inactive, lawyer, legal aid, legal, outlaw, lawbreaker, scofflaw, legislative, legislate, legalistic, juristic, juristical, outlawry, extralegal, lawless, legislation, purgation, jurisprudence, jurisprudent, jurisprudential, legist, legal assassin, legalization, fracas, dust up, bussy, razzle, bailiff, lawman, and frog, corporately, corporative, corporator, corporate, legal fiction, code, codification, codify, Lockhart, hustings, courtroom, contempt of court, legal holiday, barrister, heirloom, litigable, forensic, theorem, jurist, jurisconsult, legal tender, companionable, rip-off, flaky, unfixed, strip, strip-off, doff, take-off, cast-off, exfoliate, bald, friendless, unfriended, mutism, mute, dumb, dumbness, dumbly, cherry blossom, choke cherry, pillowy, pillow, pillowcase, begonia, biggin, transcribe, bolivar, Venice, impredge, cut, reap, delium, blenny, wolfish, gunnel, veranda, barrett, tammy, Bergamo, Versailles, Berlin, beryllium, Bering Sea, Bavatron, Bacamal, bestseller, cut down, reaper, slice off, carve out, chop off, cut out, cut off, cut away, shorn, babysitter, base, bacon, bakelead, baking powder, veil, Bailey Bridge, unveil, beta particle, betatron, Beethoven, bedon, zoo, handloom, loom, shuttle, heddles, pigfish, benzene, benzopyrene, benzene, benzyl, bench, bencher, benonite, Bethel, incision, Belga, Belgium, Belgian, velvety, velvet, ring up, belting, rhesus, Miriam, grass, thunderbolt, booming, parvenu, thunderstruck, upstart, thunderstricken, rumrock, berm, cliffy, flea, wall, baseboard, mural, niche, cleavage, pilaster, hearth, mantelpiece, andiron, mantel shelf, hob, hearthstone, brick, brickyard, brickfield, brickbat, brickkill, hod, bricky, brickwork, bricklaying, bricklayer, mantle, manteltree, overmantle, damp, coarse, wall rock, pin-up, jasper, moor, closet, wallpaper, backwoods, wall painting, muralist, alteration, modify, permute, permutable, immutably, whimsy, whimsicality, inconstancy, caprice, whim, moodiness, faddish, crotchety, harebrained, humorsome, flighty, humorsome, inconstant, capricious, freakish, fatty, whimsical, moody, fickleness, inconstantly, changeably, moodily, corkily, flightily, waywardly, capriciously, mutably, crotcheteer, fluctuant, outland, outskirts, outskirt. hypermarket, argot, runaround, pleading, excuse, apologia, allonym, excusatory, apologetic, incognito, apologist, justifier, inexcusably, inexcusable, inexhaustibility, cue, constipation, constipate, costive, constipated, discolorment, discolorment, discoloration, foxed, disdain, denaturalization, toxoid, denaturalize, denature, denaturant, denaturation, love, yearbox, percentile, apothegm, parallactic, parallactical, apprehend, mutative, disguise, undisguised, faddist, substation, tergiversation, turncoat, tergiversate, liquidation, parietal, partita, dialectician, dialectic, dialectical, transubstantiation, transition, anomaly, bumblepy, anomalous, metamorphism, shiftless, variable, unsettled, changeable, fickle, mutable, changeability, mutability, unalterable, transitional, unaltered, unchangeably, constantly, invariably, metably, metamorphosis, transformation, transmutation, transfiguration, transmutative, transform, transmutable, deform, metamorphose, reduce to, transmogrification, plasmodium, advocacy, undefended, attorney, advocate, huggery, disbar, paraclete, variation, mutation, variance, change, vicissitude, changeful, unchanged, invariant, diversified, variably, variability, transformer, changeless, metamorphic, variational, mutate, unconverted, mutant, converter, transformable, star, pimpernel, stelliform, starless, stellated, stellate, interstellar, chickweed, eccentrically, wacky, eccentric, kook, crotchet, whimsy, oddball, Star Wars, starred, sobriquet, nickname, cognomen, alias, epithet, starlike, starflower, starlight, starlit, demise, suddenness, pop-up, sudden, stargaze, stellar, sidereal, astral, starry, starriness, constellation, pentagram, asterisk, decorative, curricle, crest, crestate, distemper, bottle, ailment, disease, illness, bottle brush, disease, sick leave, armoury, arsenal, weaponry, doitia, sickener, sick, diseased, ill, laser, parataxis, paratactic, pathology, pathological, pathologic, pathologist, acidium, Indian club, bottleneck, strategics, warrior, sickbed, palliate, sickbay, ward, sickroom, chick, chook, biddy, sicklinus, valetudinarianism, invalid, valetudinarian, bottled, curative, sanatory, bottle up, bottle holder, clinic, hospital, germ, hospitalism, sanative, merabific, merabifical, paroxysm, sicken, sickish, sickly, bulimia, diathesis, conscribe, enlist, morbidly, morbid, egomania, morbidity, quartermaster, commissariat, logistics, logistic, apposition, parasynthesis, appositional, screen, enosis, coalescence, incorporated, aftercare, sun-dried, sunburn, sunless, reinforcement, reinforcement, reinforce, tetrameter, talesman, tails, report, treasury, reportable, reporter, reportage, repertorial, coronet, cornel, safekeeping, coroneted, corneted, nest, pervasion, replenish, propagate, paradigm, example, misape, decency, ungainliness, disfigure, sidely, boogie, unshapely, ungainly, transmissive, refer to, transmit, send in, send, seeing, viewer, seer, bonnet, take a look at, look, see, behold, outvalue, outclass, outwit, worse, improve on, outdo, excelsior, outdare, outsell, outtalk, outmarch, outreach, outsail, outweigh, overweigh, outbalance, overbalance, overbid, outwalk, outgo, outpace, outnumber, undersell, underbid, freighter, forerunner, outsmart, outlast, outlive, outsit, outstay, outwatch, outplay, outride, outpoint, outrange, outvoice, requital, remunerator, unrequited, rewarding, requite, sidewalk, walkway, newsbreak, newsworthy, low, archill, brazen, gabion, in vain, gabionade, stoa, reservation, retention, reserved, withhold, borscht, borzoi, full moon, barley, cornfield, pipal, barley corn, beer, big, cornstalk, treasure, infantryman, dogface, infantry, cohort, reprisal, retribution, retributive, retaliative, retaliatory, get back on, retaliate, atonement, recoupment, indemnification, compensative, compensatory, conscience money, decompensation, atone, bijou, precious stone, gem, bail, bailsman, jewelry, pennyweight, jeweler, jeweler, bejewel, jewel, bejewel, gemini, glyptics, glyptography, gemology, gemology, bailable, trikeman, surfaceman, section gang, meed, remuneration, recompense, reward, and remunerative, remunerative, pedometer, conservative party, remunerate, rewardless, conservatively, conservative, conservatism, bossism, Boston, plowshare, moldboard, alms, dole, boa, eyeshade, recreative, bauxite, thermos, vacuum bottle, vacuum flask, complement, complement, boating, bowling, bowling alley, retentivity, retentiveness, retentive, retain, scene, viewpoint, exhibit, show, display, Boy Scout, Purdue, missing, incited, Purdue, invisible, hydrostat, involucre, pipsqueak, piddle, meanness, inconsiderably, piddling, tin horn, knot, trysail, pacemaker, dimple, dimply, stunsail, assistant, auxiliary, accessory, accessorial, subsidiary, adjuvant, accessorily, accessorially, ancillary, subservient, servomotor, preservation, conservancy, bosun, conservatory, preserver, conserve, reposit, surety, indemnity, sponsion, assurance, certified check, unwarranted, assured, warrantor, sponsor, warrantor, usherer, guarantor, suretyship, assuring, assure, indemnify, guarantee, vouch, insure, warrant, assuringly, assurable, insight, odd iPhone, hearing aid, sentry, sentinel, sentry box, replenishment, suppulsion, supplementary, supplemental, complementary, complemental, eke out, ordinarily, usually, passman, way train, foot pace, abnormally, abnormal, wrath, ray, undersized, undersized, averagely, ordinary, subnormal, common stock, botulism, botulin, boater, regatta, David, universality, universalism, catholicity, universally, Catholic, universalist, fluff, fuzz, fluey, napper, fluffy, piled, pan, ambulation, ambulatory, footer, pedestrian, footplate, insurance, actuarial, policyholder, insurant, insurance agent, insurance premium, underwriting, insurer, underwriter, insurable, insurance policy, actuary, bohemian, auspice, aegis, custody, protection, asylum, tutelary, guardian, conservator, protector, unprotected, patronize, protect, preserve, balloonfish, celiac, lottery, escheat, reversioner, quarter, passageway, compound interest, sumpter, peritoneum, peritonitis, peritoneal, masker, masker, abdomen, regulation, regulate, radiometer, duplicator, manifolder, astragalus, anklebone, gambrel, radiate from, radiometry, fanfold, radiator, ectype, heterocyclic, revanchism, revenge, plurality, revenge, vengeance, plurally, revengefully, revengeful, plural, avenger, revanchist, avenge, pluralize, peachy, peach, diplopia, rag trade, swellfish, glowfish, plectognath, termer, compound leaf, biplane, redintegration, demob, demobilize, redintegrate, reinstatement, reinstate, gospel, evangel, evangelization, evangelistic, evangelical, evangelic, evangelically, evangelize, evangelism, evangelist, evangelicalism, intricacy, complication, intricately, complicate, complicated, involute, involved, complicacy, complexity, costume, garb, transvestism, augur, gastropod, deference, submission, obedience, recusancy, submit, subject, submissive, amenability, welfarism, rehabilitation, reappoint, colicky, colic, camber, multiple, decomposite, decompound, lipreading, parched, penal, bon, old country, repatriation, repatriate, exclave, inbound, instinct, libidinal, instinctive, underbred, lowbred, at tempo, restitute, digress, digressively, and branch, crosscurrent, autonym, textually, textual, racy, exemplar, headquarters, divar, dudas, dutiful, head office, appetent, essence, quiddity, inwardness, extraessential, hypostatic, fundamentally, essentially, inherently, unessential, essential, intrinsical, intrinsic, cheek, sight-worthy, malformation, bullimeter, bullograph, convexity, convexly, convex, gibbosity, gibbous, Bolivia, La Paz, Kegler, hostage, unwanted, ballpoint pen, ballpen, biro, deformed, wolfram, wolframite, springtime, view, lent, bobsleddy, feudality, feudalist, feudalistic, senior, feudist, feudatory, feudalism, feudally, feudalize, bongo, sartorius, curaçao, salary, paycheck, stipendiary, salariate, salariate, salaried, dedication, offering, dedicative, ablatory, dedicatory, dedicator, dedicate, malker, bonbon, service, server, balsamine, jewelweed, blockage, blockade, blockader, caliculus, phlegmon, ridge, peaky, fiff, envelope. Letter card, suture, signifier, mammon, riches, department, fortune, superaddition, addition, fringe benefit, supertax, appendix, adjunct, appendage, surtax, additional, expletive, additive, tack-on, annex, subdecanal, suffragan, subdean, parathyroid, imposition, assessment, impose, adjutant, lieutenant, adjutancy, bellotment, simmer, bookkeeping, excursus, boogie-woogie, shameful, shamefulness, shamefacedly, ashamed, shamefaced, unashamed, shame, shameless, shamefully, blower, unceasingly, onus. Inappropriately, misesteem, raw deal, malpractice, inappreciation, overcharge, sacking, subigent, sacker, immorality, immorally, immoral, non-conductor, disparity, dissimilitude, imparity, immobility, real property, realty, cotenancy, cotenant, real estate, realtor, immovability, waft, unshockably, antifreeze, unconformity, dissimulate, key, pier, wharf, wharfinger, duckwalloper, side, longshoreman, docker, wharfage, cage, roostabout, soft, classimer, mom, roan, flocculent, furred, softness, softly. Soften, cattail, trapezium, hurdle, incur, incubator, layabout, sundowner, vig, bum, hobo, enviable, enviously, envious, enviably, unenviable, isinglass, buoyancy, supplement, pouty, call, bourgeoisie, callable, neb, beak, beaked, boomerang, German, granduncle, splint, curacy, counterfort, counterpart, counterfoil, conjugal, part, partiality, sectionalize, partitive, sectional, partly, partially, sectionally, partial, subset, adverb, adverbial, adverbially, wound. Wounded, subindex, saprophyte, countersignature, department, crumly, frangible, brittle, friable, fragile, fragility, friability, frailly, shatterproof, cracked, fracture, accident, bushel, homestead, unattached, accessory, adjunctive, appurtenant, infirmary, spare part, appurtenance, epiphenomena, epiphenomenon, breaker, scotch, unmake, tear apart, break, incidental music, incidentally, contingent, byplay, appendant, incidental, demolishment, breakaway, scrappy, crumble, blotch, bushhammer, causticity, erosive, corrosive, caustic, humus, corrosively, caustically, corrode, faithlessly, faithless, spunk, touchwood, tindray, tinderbox, tinder, flint, flintily, pitiably, undercliff, tumidly, tuphi, swell up, turgid, tumidness, turgescence, tumidity, tumescence, ps, by work, avocation, hooter, hoot, kitchen, kitchenware, scullion, culinary, kitchen sink, Buenos Aires, endow, querve, leaf mold, bullion, floating, flaught, richness, floatage, opulent, richly, enrichment. Enrich, tumid, bowie, disavowal, senora, woman, Mrs., sunhura, gynecology, gynecologic, gynecological, gynecologist, gynecology, womankind, chaperone, boudoir, denier, deniable, unnatural, moneyed, woofy, rich, landing stage, absence, absent, talisman, ineligibility, inaptitude, inadequacy, impropriety, wrongly, unhandsomely, unaptly, inappropriate, inadequate, unsuitable, unfitting, inexpedient, inept, undue, unfitted, unfit, miscast, unfitness, inapposite, unsuitability, talismanic, irrelevance, inaptness. Paresis, hairstreak, dysphagia, tongs, iniquity, injustice, denial, negation, unholiness, unchastity, contradiction, malocclusion, negate, aorist, nanst, non-scheduled, inadequateness, negativist, negationist, infinitival, infinitive, malfeasant, iniquitous, jobbery, negativism, negatively, negatory, negative, negativity, dishonesty, truthlessness, dishonestly, truthlessly, disingenuously, disingenuous, unlawfully, unrighteously, iniquitously, wrongfully, unjustly, illicitly, deny, unjust, wrongful, cuckold, undeniable, incontrovertibly, misbehave, atypical. Inexactitude, imprecision, imprecisely, inaccurate, imprecise, inexact, inaccuracy, subtitle, Damidic, diaconal, diaconate, gratuity, relievo, largesse, irrationality, copilot, incongruity, discordance, disharmony, discord, inconsonance, discordancy, inharmonic, shortage, scantiness, dearth, scarcity, ullage, shortfall, tribalism, scantily, lacking, scarce, deficient, scanty, scant, makeweight, insufficiency, edema, inobservance, inadvertency, inadvertence, incaution, inattention, carelessness, inattentively, incautiously, unguardedly, carelessly, inadvertently, unheedingly, mindless, careless, unwary, inobservant, inadvertent, heedless, inattentive, regardless, subeditor, adminical, sight, poker, diligently, assiduous, operas, industrious, subprefect, blurt, miff, alarmist, adhesion, attachment, coherence, coherency, adhere, sector, flabelliform, fanlight, flabellate, fanwise, fantail, fanner, loosestrife, henna, scallion, leak, cockaleaky, workup, abet, instigation, layshaft, patricidal, patricide, anast, request, referable, butane, vice president, corruptibility, sepsis, corruptible, corruptly, septicity, septic, corruptive, decompose, corruptibly, uncorrupted, incorrupt, countermark, lagon, voyage, swim, blown, poof, bulgy, inflate, turgidity, swell, bloat, fill out, inflatable, inflated, bulk, bulkiness, bulky, stereometry, underling, conformity, sign, plutes, incubation, incubative, hatch, incubate, revival, resuscitator, resurrect, Easter, reviver, revivalist, drum, north, drumhead, Peking, Norland, bowhead, white bear, subarctic, polestar, arctic, Arctic Ocean, Big Dipper, bowfin, hemlock, pecan, cowbird, crappie, squaw, go up to, viper, drumbeat, redskin, Londonderry County, Crimea, bookend, gannet, northward, tympanic, northern, cantress, drumstick, drumbeater, boreal, minute, indiscernibly, undiscerning, scandalize, indignantly, resentful, fury, wrathfully, wrathful, subcommittee, spectrogram, spectrometer, spectrophotometer, spectroscope, spectrograph, spectroscopic, spectroscopy, analysis, frication, divergency, divergence, diverication, divergent, diverging, bister, wrath, indignation, ire, exasperate, squad, diagraph, quant, distributary, cracking, thermojet, classification, classificatory, assort, classify, categorize, taxonomy, taxonomic, taxonomist, classified, classable, detachment, schism, disjunction, segregation, separation, disunion, dialysis, separateness, disassociation, schizocarp, disjunct, separate, discrete, detached, secessionist, schismatic, separatory, disjoin, dissociative, separative, separatism, separatist, segregative, segregator, dissociate, segregate, disassociate, dissever, detach, discreetly, inseparable, indissoluble, inseparability, detachable, separable, dissociable, separability, separably, ecbolic, axitotic, slur, inarticulate, evidently, plain, manifestly, denominator, brace up, distribution, repartition, dispensation, allotment, distributive, distributor, distributively, distribute, apportion, caprophilia, rashness, fractionation, rashly, unadvisedly, unwise, unadvised, slapdash, sensibly, reasonable, sensible, reasonableness, discriminate, discern, discriminately, secretion, secretary, ciceronnate, swoosh, participle, sandblast, jado, participial, diffusibility, decentralize, deconcentration, dispersedly, dispersed, analysis, analytical balance, assayer, analyst, analytic, assay, scatology, analytics, Bunsen burner, comminution, tritrator, breakup, fraction, watershed, fractionize, bubbler, fractionary, get lost, tmsis, fragmentation, disruption, fly past, caucus, schizomycete, partite, schizogenesis, facility, disruptive, disrupt, schizophyte, meristem, dispart, mill powder, molecule, molecular weight, molecularity, molecular, dressing room, troubleshooting, pragmatic, ramification, collar, ejecta, eruptive, spout out, erupt, squirt, spurt out, strenuously, strenuous, chalk, segmentation, division, divided, installment, carrying charge, divisional, divider, slice up, indivisible, indivisibility, divisibility, chagrin, dissociation, decomposition, overhaul, analytical, resolvable, resolutive, resolvability, disintegrator, disintegrate, resolvent, analyze, resolve, analyze. Take apart, indisputability, resolvable, marshmallow, crater, crateriform, fire, blowpipe, buell, fireless, pothook, disunity, indispensability, impossibility, impossibly, impossible, starfish, inscrutably, weird, wonderful, agnostic, non-aggression, inviolability, imprescriptible, inevitability, inevitably, ineluctability, inapprehensible, non-intervention, thoroughly, below one's top, unhealthiness, unhealthily, feculence, dirtiness, pollution, foulness, impurity, uncleanness, filthily, uncleanly, foul, nastiness, irreverence, lese-majesty, impiously, irreverently, blasphemous, irreverent, carbonado, stake, rotisserie, inequity, partialness, unfair, inequitable, Buddhism, Buddhist, disabled, maimed, gammy, gameness, undated, heteroclite, erratically, irregular, disproportion, asymmetry, disequilibrium, imbalance, disproportionate, asymmetrical, asymmetric, floridly, florid, rufescent, reddish, blaze, unfavorably, unfavorably, sinisterly, ominously, ominous, inauspicious, weather, sparkle, spark, scintillation, flame, scintilla, firework, flamboyant, scintillant, scintillate, tantrum, fireball, salamandrin, bulldozer, bulldoze, bulldog, choleric, blancmange, highbinder, blackguardly, retrie, evocative, colon, bulge, disadvantage, disadvantageously, disadvantageous, handicap, disaffection, discontent, dissatisfacti, disgruntle, discontented, regretfully, settle for, malcontent, unsatisfactory, dissatisfactory, boycott, insomniac, immortality, imperishable, immortales, immortalities, immortalization, immortalization, imperishability, ignominy, disgrace, dishonor, dishonor, opprobrium, infamy, dishonorable, inglorious, dishonorable, stigmatic, discreditably, infamous, indefinitely, indefinite, barren, sterile, badlands, misfire, illegality, detainer, misfeasance, delict, outrage, illegally, illegitimation, illegal, illicit, unlawful, lawlessly, trespasser, invariability, immutability, immutable, invariable, unvarying, unchangeable, constant, non-joinder, contumacy, non-compliance, unclear, Athanasi, Athenaea, invulnerability, immortal, deathless, burn off, ahimsa, falseness, insincerity, perfidiously, perfidious, fluorine, tutty, disobedience, insubordination, impure, impureness, disapproval, disapprobation, spang, distrust, perfidy, disbelief, mistrust, unbelief, non-confidence, unbeliever, wretchedly, wretched, miserable, pitiable, pityingly, commiserative, take pity on, compassion, pity, interject, unease, inquietude, unrest, uneasiness, disquietude, uneasily, insecure, lalation, insecurity, instability, changefully, unsully, label, unsteady, unstable, unsteadiness, disquio, insecurely, ill at ease, disquieting, uneasy, overblown, blow down, insufflate, torrefy, igneous, roast, non-flammable, incombustible, spaff, incompletely, imperfection, incompletion, underemployment, underemployed, imperfectly, faultily, incomplete, imperfect, halting, lispingly, insolubility, misadventure, fatality, misfortune, luckless, unsuccessfully, unluckily, hapless, unfortunate, unchancy, mishap, unsuccessfulness, ungratefully, unpleasant, uncomfortable, uncomfortableness, ungratefulness, quench, damp down, firedrake, ignite, inflame, spitfire, set fire, build a fire, make a fire, lighter, unlighted, fiery, interjection, adulterous, unrighteous, adulterine, coup, catch fire, non-fulfillment, non-performance, defaulter, inconsistency, dissidence, discrepancy, disagreement, unconformity, incongruence, nonconformity, sterility, sterilization, deprecation, non-appearance, non-participating, disloyalty, treacherousness, unsatisfactorily, deficiently, insufficient, underpayment, disloyally, disloyal, treacherously, incurability, irreparability, incurable, unkindness, unkindly, unkind, ungracious, disobliging, displeasure, discomfort, malaise, unpleasantness, invidiously, disagreeably, nastily, displease, brown off, disgust, grotty, displeasing, unwell, obnoxious, nasty, offending, disagreeable, offensive, bloop, unsavouriness, unsavoriness, sourpuss, aflame, Buddha, afire, fervid, burning, fireweed, bull terrier, impermeability, opacity, opaquely, opaque, athramancy, inconvenience, incommode, inconveniently, discommode, inconvenient, incommodious, inexpedience, gravamen, dissatisfaction, complaint, discontentment, grumbler, inequality, querulously, querulous, complain, repine, wildfire, needlessly, unnecessarily, unnecessary, needless, ocious, uncalled for, absurdness, absurdity, illogicality, inconsequence, unreasoningly, illogically, unreasonably, absurdly, irrationalize, unreasonable, absurd, non sequitur, infelicity, unhappiness, unhappily, infelicitous, unlucky, unhappy, disallowance, cacophony, dissonance, dissonant, divisive, incertitude, indetermination, indeterminate, inanimation, ruddily, rudden, a blush, irrubescent, red, rubicund, ruddy, rubiginous, merfowl, mercock, gurcock, moorhen, chicory, red squirrel, woodchat, red chink, brick red brick, ghouls, tyen, sardonyx, red tape, cowgrass, red wine, opa, scup, chaw, readiness, crowded, iridaceous, infuse, collapse, break up, disintegration, breakdown, bandage, suave, abuzz, door beetle, borax, boric acid, borate, boron, boric, hornwort, conger, congerial, boride, detention, tie in, detain, detainment, paste in, attach, affix, attachable, grasping, seize, grasp, catch, capture, grab, seizure, burette stand, butte, brahmaputra, braille, briar, Brazil, carnauba, orepema, Brazilian, mill race, cruistro, brassiere, bra, brandy, brandiball, brushwork, brake, horsepower, bromic, Broadway, bromel, brooch, broccoli, bromate, potassium bromide, bromid, silver bromide, brunette, brucellosis, brucin, Brussels, Briony, Britain, briefs, blintz, black book, blessbock, blazer, block, blue jeans, rain, depersonalise, chapelgoer, rain on, broom, rainbox, tortle, non, threnode, elegy, raininus, depersonalize, depersonalization, depersonalization, non-objective, nidering, catif, indeterminism, rhinoscope, rhinoscopy, false work, fibular, non-communist, informality, non-official, unofficial, informal, unofficially, semi-officially, informally, rhinology, unscientific, pessimist, pessimistically, pessimistic, pessimism, comparison, comparator, incompatibility, comparable, comparative, comparatively, non-belligerent, compare, contradistinguish, incomparable, acetabulum, non-representational, non-conformist, abjection, tragedy, tragedian, tragic, tragedian, tragically, beagling, base metal, non-metal, none-such, peerless, non-perennial, honor, adamant, sarcasm, satirical, satiric, sarcastic, cynicism, sarcastically, kinkily, deflection, deansification, deansic, censure, reflection, condemnation, impeachment, stricture, decreal, denouncement, reflection, reproof, impugnment, reprobation, reproval, upbraidingly, upbraiding, blameful, reprehensibly, reprehensible, blameworthy, elenchus, denunciative, denunciatory, dislogistic, deprecatory, condemnatory, reproachless, impugnable, decrier, denunciator, accusing, deprecate, tax with, impugn, denunciate, denounce, darn, reprovingly, accusingly, reprovable, reproachable, irreproachably, blamelessly, unexceptionable, blameless, censurable, non-durables, Venus, non-unionist, inconsequently, illogical, inconsequent, micturition, urologist, urology, urogenital, soap, soapless, soapy, lather, soapbox, soaper, saponaceous, soapwort, saponification, suds, scama, scale, squamous, squamose, imbrocate, placoid, scamate, scaly, imbrication, inefficiency, inefficiently, polyvinyl, vinyl, silk, bombazine, silky, silkiness, duvin, duvin, silken, bengaline, hypertrophy, dissymmetry, dissymmetric, unsymmetrical, bidet, non-aligned, asynchronism, dove, cover, dovish, pigeon wing, pigeonry, pigeon, turbot, columbine, dovecote, dovecot, pigeonhole, dock, dander, dandruff, scurfy, effervescence, ebullience, effervescency, ebullition, ebulliency, effervescent, teletranscription, contortive, rateable, proportional, although, fertilizer, tumbrel, windstorm, weatherboard, corpulency, fatness, obesity, corpulence, powerliness, adiposity, memoranda, memo, inscription, epitaph, scream, shriek, inscriptive, demilitarize, epigraphy, ungrammatical, steely, epigraphic, immateriality, dematerialize, secrecy, arcanum, breach of confidence, Hutu, crypto, secrete, underhanded, confide in, surreptitious, stealthy, arcanon, cryptic, secret, gimmick, secretly, privy, undercover, weatherproof, weatherworn, bebop, calumny, imputation, maligner, traduce, non-white, off-day, prodigy, supernormal, uncommon, mystagogy, mystagog, esoteric, mystagogic, mystagogical, rub away, non-essential, baboon, inner twist. Tortuous, rub up, asocial, dissocial, arsenate, emergency, colorimeter, non-productive, unproductive, secretary, secretaryship, zeolite, arsenic, arsenious, arsenical, cornerways, askew, oblique, slantwise, slantways, skew, ugly, askance, cutaway, sideswipe, bismuth, biscuit, analogic, alike, analogical, analog, analog, likeness, caddish, preciously, precious, markup, sadness, woe, dolor, dolor, unpatriotic, unconscionable, wienerwurst, wiener, bugger, turpitude, contemptibly, ignominious, sneaky, ornery, meanie, hangdog, cad, scoundrelism, doggery, splendidus, non-commercial, non-profit-making, non-profit, inartistic, rainy, gooseender, merganser, Biden, fertility, fecundate, fertile, raincoat, rainwear, exes, expensively, expensive, inexpensive, sumptuary, evacuant, empty out, evacuate, unfriendly, evacuation, scoffer, jibe, deride, ridicule, bimac, derisively, deridingly, squaff, mockery, fleer, unsanitary, insanitary, insalubrity, invidious, trope, parabolical, tropology, figuratively, figurative, lichen, ratio, proportion, nasality, unmusical, nasalization, pluvious, pluvial, beagle, beaker, beatnik, impersonality, inhumanly, impersonally, impersonal, inhumanity, inhuman, unconventionality, non-natural, Byzantine, milt, spleen, splenic, splenetic, glanders, glandard, bastardize, mystic, non-combatant, ski, gorilla, irregularity, irregularly, non-restrictive, undenominational, ratification, ratify, specific gravity, densimeter, gravimeter, swink, inelegantly, inelegance, abjectly, miserably, disastrously, disastrous, misery, non-ferrous, unsystematic, illumine, stockpile, jade, beach umbrella, non-lethal, step aside, vitamin, avitaminosis, semitamic, intransigent, lamentation, mourning, jeremiad, inelasticity, heartbroken, bewail, slope, aslope, anthrax, torsional, beetroot, beatism, beatist, stumblingly, staggeringly, falteringly, groggily, faltering, groggy, tottery, staggerer, wobbler, staggering, daughter, falter, totter, stagger, totteringly, teeter, unfaltering, writhe, tweak, wrench, torsion, shamble, topple, rest, loquat, sensoriously, bifinal, criticism, critique, critic, commenter, critical, critically, criticize, criticize, animadvert, nonviolence, occult sciences, unparalleled, unreason, irrationally, irrationalism, paola, plexiglass, aviation, misconduct, misdoing, aviator, airmanship, airplane, hijacker, longerin, airplane, gremlin, skijacking, enplane, cowling, emplane, deplane, empennage, escadrille, airman, airship, airworthy, contrail, misdemean, airfield, airdrome, landing field, drome, airboat, flaming out, aviate, unreality, unreal, non-caparation, inconclusively, inactivity, inertly, inactively, inertness, non-smoker, bignania, Victorian, empty, vacant, indigence, poverty, destitution, bedbug, chinch, sluggardly, lounge, laze away, idly, dawdle, sit around, dalliance, loiter, gambier, betelnet, tachycardia, slummer, slum, slumini, frequency, frequence, frequent, frequentation, predication, kutcha, jejune, cynic, ironist, ironically, alert, canny, shrewdness, scrupulously, overgrow, anemia, anemic, prayer, pray, borrow, lender, lend, subjugant, smarmy, flattering, goddamned, goddamn, tenantless, comb, pectin, tenanoid, bevel, swerve, deflect, unswerving, rainwater, raintight, raindrop, pectination, pectinate, broomstick, broomble, unbar, unbolt, bar up, unbolted, barred, comber, circumbendibus, glaciation, bingo, icehouse, kino, parfait, whirl, twirl, iceberg, berg, iceboat, smelt, capelin, cryolite, serac, drumlin, glacier, postglacial, cum, ice age, outwash, Bergstrand, Milan, glaciology, glacialist, det, Welsh, owing, light, radiant, tint, radiantly, gloriously, beamingly, brighten, shiny, shining, brilliant, sheeny, beaming, refulgent, luculent, beamed, beamini, irradiative, irradiant, lucent, irradiator, tinsel, shiner, glittering, shine, agleam, splendor, splendor, brightness, luminiferous, luminous, illuminant, photic, irradiance. Claro, succor, omit, leave out, skip over, speediness, quicken, fast, swift, quick, rapid, speedy, trot, rattle on, allegro, rapidness, swiftness, get through, work off, indulge, shimmer, washable, red meat, magenta, redness, pinko, rubescent, suction, suck, close horse, clothesline, washboard, fleetly, speedily, rapidly, gabble, soak up, sucking, inhalant, inbreathe, drink up, inhale, suck up, capule, rimra. Suction pump, crinoline, hornt, bread basket, panada, fut, continental breakfast, baking, toaster, breadfruit, crumby, cloth, breadboard, breadcrumb, breadstuff, pastry cook, pap, papy, baker, bakery, grind, oatmeal, drawn, despoil, deprive, dispossess, expropriate, deprivable, compactness, cuckoo, coel, bucktooth, toothy, impotent, malaport, impotence, chutzpah, effrontery, queen, cheekily, brazenly, stretcher, extend. Stretch, stiffly, bristle, bone, boneless, marrow, framework, symphysis, overweening, uppish, uppity, roisterer, fopling, proud, roister, swaggeringly, assorted, extract, extractable, extraction, mulberry, shermouse, steeple, spire, steeple, pointing, cuspidal, peat, pointed, cusp, jag, piton, sullenly, root, cutworm, rooty, snakeroot, rootless, rhizoid, ineradicably, inveterately, inveterate, ineradicable, sow, inseminate, throw about, sprinkle, rooted. Rule, rooted, deracinate, disroot, eradicate, uproot, tear up, eradication, cliproot, horn, bicorn, murex, hoodie, guinea fowl, scatter, pollard, horny, longhorn, corneted, horned, shorthorn, hornpipe, jarring, creak, scroop, gratingly, creaky, deflection, handbill, billposter, billsticker, bleep, powder, sandpiper, beep, bevel, gauzy, rabbit, event, incident, hush-up, eventful, shooting, gunning, marksman, marksmanship, banquet, sharpshooter. Quarter-sessions, cogitation, missions, sago, cogitative, ethmoid, apology, apple, florizon, cider press, apple cart, dumpling, pomicius, applejack, cider, pearmain, pippin, mullock, pomace, apologize, cadet, subdebitancy, sociability, sandbank, dune, attainder, consort with, gold dust, shard, fraud, bunco, fraudulence, deceit, morale, fraudulency, fakement, trickery, imposture, fraudulent, trickster, cheater, sharper, deceiver, confidence man, swindler, magsman, impostor. Bilker, Welsher, grift, deceitful, faker, rampant, rough rider, tempestuously, tempestuous, tempestuousness, humbra, manly, manful, ferociously, savagely, boisterous, bluster, blustering, josser, landing net, hunting, shikar, mort, courser, hound, gundog, talbot, hunter, huntsman, shikari, shikari, game bag, hunting ground, gamekeeper, hunt, gamey, habitant, purchaser, buyer, arbitrage, buy-in, buy, purchase, trapezoid, scalarifiform, echelon, ladder, corporation, enshrinement, trestle, apostle, apostolate, apostolic, apostleship, lay-in, sadistic, sadism, saraband, evanescent, vanish away, saran, person, interpersonal, hominid, folk, people, throw together, anthropoid, headhunter, gollynipper, misanthropic, misanthropist, contemptuous, money-aiding, guilty, keelhaul, overcrowd, manned, immemorial, temptingly, uninviting, frowst, ones, inhabited, uninhabited, deserted, accommodating, love song, wisdom tooth, love not. Amiable, lovable, amiability, hun, adorably, unlovely, loveless, lovelorn, fall in love, doting, dearie, prudence, considerately, discreet, discreetly, thoughtful, captivity, sarong, historiography, mangold, sargasso, sarcoidosis, coil, judicious, stupa, dagaba, henbane, mantis, mantis, wart, cimurium, oasis, obituaries, disease, obituary, death rate, death roll, necrology, obituarist, death toll, inclined plane, remittal, shrive, perisher, die out. Mission, samovar, snakewood, office building, businesslike, unbusinesslike, rancor, object, savate, bowl, around, scout about, scout around, normal school, tortious, judicator, judicially, jural, juridical, juridic, judicial, judiciary, quadrangularly, quadrangular, bereavement, saboteur, transcript, copy, quadrant, quadrantal, Tiffany, sassafras, stillbirth, stillborn, deadborn, mycosis, imagism, imagist, indoctrination, speculation, speculator, speculative, speculate, natural child, sketchbook, librarian, post office. Box, box number, deadline, editorial, editorially, petty, trivia, trivial, fib, tiff, trifle, hair splitting, hair splitter, meticulous, minutia, minutia, skirmisher, shooter, katina, chain, chainless, concatenate, enchain, chain up, chain stitch, link work, sprocket, unchain, link, deer, venison, deerstalking, deerstalker, deerskin, staghorn, umbles, buckhorn, certain, strabismus, abele, cottonwood, asquint, fact, level with, de facto, virtually, virtual, garble. Tell the truth, matter of fact, factual, factually, selflessness, unselfishness, unselfishly, selflessly, disinterested, ungodliness, wickedly, wicked, evil, wickedness, nefariousness, improbity, sandstone, usufruct, toll, tool, user, usability, usable, Saudi Arabia, soundtrack, allodial, rearer, carnival, removed, sidecar, siren, interfluent, philosophism, philosophist, snob, interlay, interpose, intervene, intervention, interleave, betwixt, sisal, compatibly, get along with, chummy, cyclotron. Siphon, siphonal, siphonic, sin, sinusoid, ensil, silage, resignation, resign, lion, emissary, messenger, leonine, lion-like, regulus, snubby, plagioclase, Steve, historicity, private, dictionary, lexicon, presensor, precognition, lexicography, lexicographer, dead center, hep, accessible, apologetically, visa, limb, demission, pic, phototelescope, photo, photolithograph, photocomposition, photosincography, rotogravure, photolithograph, photolithography, photomechanical, phototypography, photograph, photogrammetry, hydroquinone, photographic, photographer. Shutterbug, camera, photocopier, photography, phototypesetting, photoengraving, autogravure, debenture, bondholder, trogon, perennial, exhume, adipositor, sedgy, sedge, cousin, cousinhood, cousinship, cousinly, preadolescence, ejaculatory, defraud, extravagancy, extravagance, luxury, luxurious, deluxe, irrigation, Satan, candy, sweetie, sweetmeat, sugar maple, sugar beet, beet sugar, beet, sugarcane, surgo, bagus, demerara, compote, landslide, landslip, satang, fornication, sapphire, sapphirine, strabotomy, strabismal, strabismic, squint, cockeyed, sandpaper, sapodilla, saffronine, saffranin, saffron, zibet, musk, musky, civet, linseng, jennet, muskwood, musk deer, musquash, muskrat, lynch, sprit, sprit sail, condemn cell, death warrant, executioner, footboy, gyp, society, socialization, socio-economic, socio-cultural, sociobiology, sociality, societal, social, linkman, MC, underclass, mores, socially, socialism, socialist, soak, socialistically, socialistic, sociometry, sociology, sociologically, sociological. Sociologist, socialize, postmortem, operculum, rigging, rigor, rig, syzygy, tonsure, excision, deletion, elimination, expurgatorial, expurgatory, expurgator, delete, piecework, pieceworker, mount, mount, mountain, pigsticker, pigstick, acid, cismontane, sacrificially, immolator, immolation, glen, meek, obstetrical, toxicology, obstetrics, submontane, foothill, mountaintop, trampoline, tramontane, ultramontane, pongy, acidosis, shantung, pigsticking, breezily, breeziness, cornel, neatly, natalie, neat, trim. Ovipositor, milter, Piedmont, deforestation, woodcraft, San Marino, diffusely, discursively, desultory, mountain range, mountain chain, prose, quorum, carimbos, obstetric, obstetrician, whitethorn, hawthorn, haw, shatter, smithereens, asunder, San Salvador, acidification, sans serif, oxyacetylene, oxygen, oxyacid, oxygenate, oxygenation, tarn, arithmetic, oxyhydrogen, mugwort, orography, orographic, industrialise, industrialize, industrialism, uncommercial, industrial, industrialist, industrialization, industrialization, edulcorate, childbed, hedge, quickset. Hedge, quickset, acidic, antacid, acidly, orid, mountainous, adden, brigand, bando, caterin, banditry, kebab, brigandage, acidimeter, computative, immolate, ermine, scar, couloir, lar, mountaineer, montane, montanic, jaunt, esplanade, jaunting, take a walk, output, product, outturn, yield, Santa Claus, Santa Fe, hair, teasel, teasel, Santonin, Santo Domingo, midwife, midwifery, clabber, dispersion, diffusion, diffusive, oxidizer, orology. Hillside, mountainside, umbellate, umbeller, umbellififerous, umbel, coralloid, coral, corallite, San Jose, corallin, coral reef, oxidation, lithia, antioxidant, ceria, ytterbic, oxidization, oxide, oxidize, yttria, ytterbia, churching, afterpains, postpartum, flesh, flesher, habitably, biel, habitability, tear, fairness, wildcat, apricot, germicide, disinfectant, germicidal, sterilize, bactericidal, fungicide, bactericide, fungicidal, sneaking, sling, skulk, sneaker, grilling, grailing, bloodthirsty. Inhabitable, livable, live, bite, inhabit, salami, murmurous, rustling, saluki, quickening, salicin, salicil, salicylic, salicylate, age, salmonella, sanguinariness, coax, fleshings, sprinkling, survive, survivor, survival, get along, redivibus, survivorship, alive, living, lifelike, slaughterous, nippy, nipping, fleshy, fleshless, murder, manslaughter, homicide, murderous, homicidal, murderous, murderer, cutthroat, murder, triggerman, popover, jug, plump, fatten, fattling. Fat, crummy, insecticide, pesticide, serval, perfluin, interspersion, perfusive, slay, bobcat, ounce, ecup, tedium vitae, hemp, marijuana, tea, hards, restrained, forbear, tie off, refrain, reservedly, abstention, ravelin, trigonal, deltoid, trigonometry, trigonometric, trigonometrical, spandrel, triangulate, set square, trizone, triangulation, triangle symbol, triangularly, fissue, godet, triangularity, triphidius, cryptomeria, cypress, syllogism, syllogistically, syllogize, syllogistic, triumvirate, tricker. Woodland, forester, silviculture, sylvan, timberland, woodlander, tatacto, cedarn, samba, trivid, trilateral, trimeter, trimetric, trilogy, trisection, trichotomy, trisect, triclinic, tribasic, trifoliate, trilobite, tritheist, tritheism, trinity, triune, hatchel, trigram, trigraph, wicketkeeper, trident, strikeout, trigeminal, tridimensional, seepage, exudation, exudate, exude, deglutition, swallow, osmosis, osmotic, sampan, trinomial, shovel, intromission, insertion, interposal, intercalation, epenthesis, parenthesis. Parenthetical, parenthetic, securiform, intersusception, interjectional, thrifts, shoveler, shoveler, episode, illustrator, article, award, icon, prize, marquetry, boule, intarsia, overset, cirrhosis, let something alone, let someone alone, irrespectively, correlative, howda, wardroom, recollect, sociably, amiably, unctuously, fondly, tenderly, affably, tender-hearted, affable, debonair, affability, blackguard, palaver, consultancy, consultative, homologue, sizable, considerably, meatly, a good many. Mate, squelcher, overtrump, theory of relativity, relatively, relativism, relativistic, relativist, homology, corp, wintergreen, evergreen, uppertendum, swelldom, gentlewoman, high society, gentry, hotmond, upstream, debarkation, landing, beachmaster, beachhead, debark, landing craft, landing place, upbeat, humoral, incompatibly, corsage, epigastrium, epigastric, upside, upperworks, superstructure, lovesickness, imagination, supposition, supposable, supposedly, inconceivable, supposed, dream up, unimaginative, imaginatively, imaginal. suppositional, imaginative, imaginary, suppositive, fancied, conceive, suppose, imagine, envision, unimaginable, imaginable, imaginably, inconceivably, merchantman, detail, recital, recitation, explicate, circumstantially, detailedly, specify, specifiable, detailed, expatiation, descant, expatiate, hereditainment, heirship, heritability, disinherit, death duties, superdominant, inheritress, heir, heriter, inheritor, entailment, heirless, inheritance, inherit, inheritable, countervail, specification, recountal, particularities, expound, indelicate, scurrilous, scurrility, indelicacy, ribaldry, scurrilously, inveteracy, recidivist, jailbird, recidivism, upswing, ascension, anobatic, ascendancy, ascensive, ascendant, ascendant, common sense, offbeat, forfeiture, forfeit, heartsower, broken-hearted, heartsick, ivory, corroso, shark, sharkskin, commerce, shoppy, commercial, mercantile, commercially, mart, midtown, commercialize, repertoire, teal, humorous, humary, senate, upper house, senator, discrepant, glower, respondents, respondency, homologize, iconic, coat, consultation, coded, coattails, consultant, consult, dealer, merchandiser, trader, merchandiser, monger, merchant, trade as people, lintel, box, boxful, box kite, carboy, paramagnetic, uncase, morning band, devolution, shop, shopping center, coterminous, hatchment, longcloth, emblem, symbol, symbology, symbolization, symmetrize, emblematical, symbolically, symbolic, symbolical, emblematic, symbolism, symbolistic, emblematize, symbolize, fester, unscathed, hurt, invulnerable, scatheless, hurtless, injured, lean out, costs. Superstratum, lettuce, predicament, state, condition, normality, cliché, centime, Sao Paulo, brand, trademark, goods, commodity, merchandise, monomark, inventory, total, epithelium, epithelia, elephantiasis, epithelial, mar, injury, accident insurance, avardip, hieroglyph, hieroglyphic, correlated, correlation, interrelation, correlation, mutuality, correlativity, interrelated, intercross, mutualism, interconnection, intercommunication, mutual, reciprocal, interdependence, interdependently, interdepend, interplay, reciprocity, interaction, reciprocally, reimbursement, circumstantial, rummage, ransack, bird, lineup, birdie, yuzz, chicken, uttern, utterment, perhouse, acclimate, acclimatize, acclamation, zoophilus, incessorial, misnism, solemnini, chagrin, inscribe, notch, trailblazer, nick, knicker, cud, rope, pup, pinky, kitty, kitty, Brit, gosling, kitty, kitten, kittenish, calf, fawn, liant, troutlet, lambling, lambkin, yingling, lambskin, cubbing, samlet, kidskin, joey, pinion, leaky, leak out, ooze, pomfret, refurnish, restock, repeople, reorientation, newcome, incomer, newcomer, fresh, new, fresh, newness, new, recency, freshly, afresh, fremen, freshen, innovate, renew, update, flirtatious, occipital, savealoy, cockcrow, dawn, dawning, daybreak, bird call, browse, germinal, pica, mouse, interpolate, new fashion, birdbath, pin feather, alella, bird lime, cage, birdhouse, poulterer, uncage, cageling, restatement, henroost, housewarming, demure, smugness, inkiness, duvid, bluegrass, color, coloring, antic, colorblindness, albinism, chromatophore, plastid, saxophone, sax, saxhorn, saxon, galeni, concupiscence, concupiscent, scumble, gradate, colorific, tinctorial, colorfast, floridness, floridity, index, emboli, embolus, embolism, iridomania, hue, tincture, polychromy, colorful, colorful, chromatics, chromatic, chromatism, sandarak, sandwich, sandpile, sandal, shandygaff, shandy, San Francisco, San Juan, salad, sulcus, salip, salvia, clary, leak, fount, fountain, springhouse, funnel, studding, byrod, byway, bypath, daystar, morning star, rawness, peltry, rawhide, brogue, conceivable, meseems, remindful, reminder, remembrancer, remind, conceivably, methinks, thoughtlessness, thoughtlessly, thoughtfully, musingly, museful, pensive, bemused, brown study, change one's mind, unthink, thoughtfulness, hammer away, wrong-headed, unthinking, presumably, thought, thinker, thinking, deem, conceive of, think, cogitate, regard as, unthinkable, thinkable, cogitable, think back, plan out, ginger, gingery, gallingale, cardamom, gingerbread, ginger snap, biopsy, rawish, livelihood, sustenance, cost of living, animation, inert, come about, arise, animator, revitalize, lively, animated, chipper, shapely, birthright, abbreviation, ellipsis, enthymem, omissible, apostrophe, unabridged, obligato, physiology, physiological, physiologist, anima, life, vitality, life assurance, inanimate, biotic, biotical, devitalize, life offspring, vital, lifeless, greenstick, phenology, biome, bioclimatic, bionomy, biophysics, bioecology, biomass, biostatics, biometrics, biota, biosphere, raptorial, biology, biological, biologist, biologic, biologically, biotype, production, underproduction, overproduction, producer, productive, produce, vividly, quicklime, cran, scalar, fishwife, freemartin, germ cell, genital, infertility, germen, gonad, reproductive, live birth, birthday, subsistence, inviable, subsist, living death, crudity, ecosystem, inherent, ecology, bionomics, ecological, ecologist, lifeblood, biochemistry, biochemical, biochemist, living space, life cycle, modus vivendi, neonate, charmuse, shaman, chami, shower bath, shako, chakan, chaperone, chaperonage, chalet, shalom, chally, shelly, chambray, champagne, champignon, chandelier, gazlier, bookshelf, aurora, westernize, clerk, grapheme, graphemic, secretarial, clerkly, clerkship, secretariat, secretariat, liern, rafter, hornbeam, cool, stand, high, hurry, hasten, unhurried, cursory, cursorily, hastily, syrup, escritoire, mutually, correlate, anticlinal, interosculate, warring, interconnect, antipathic, interdependent, interact, internecine, recrimination, intercommunicate, conflicting, document, briefcase, hereinafter, hereinbefore, filer, filing cabinet, hoarfrost, frost, frosty, rainy, frosted, defrost, Somerset, indrawn, ideograph, signature, beliner, subscribe, paragraph, sign out, preface, plebeianism, pencraft, penmanship, servomechanism, northwest, northwestern, footfault, cover charge, western Samoa, epopee, epic, rhapsody, epical, rhapsodical, rhapsodic, epically, little by little, stepwise, back away, exordial, narration, description, lettergram, camwood, bookrack, bookrest, covenant, occident, pond lily, plum, yarrow, oleander, zucchini, allspice, medlar, pear, westerner, cedar, accidental, damson, bullace, plummy, pokeweed, accidentally, backgammon, coal, colewort, caper, prologue, calligraphist, calligraphic, soul, West Indies, pimento, standing, bastard, bibliolatry, bibliolator, bibliopoly, bookselling, colporter, bookwork, bookseller, bibliographer, vanishing point, bibliopole, lyrist, lyrical, lyricism, lyric, bibliographic, bibliography, paperweight, west, westwards, westwardly, westering, westerly, western, westward, bastardy, misbegotten, nitty, unskillfully, unhandily, strum, bungle, uncouth, inexpert, unskillful, unhandy, unskillful, inapt, botch, paliqua, bungler, botcher, dobser. Awkwardness, tablet, bookmark, ordination, zephyr, surfer, westing, inguinal, triptych, gypsum, gyps, gypsus, plaster cast, plasterboard, masonry, crossbow, cyst, stoneware, caveman, garnet, carpetweed, asbestos, asbestos, amianthus, amianthus, asbestine, graphite, tinfoil, disimprisonment, tearaway, master's degree, leecapod, grill, gridiron, mason, stonecutter, stonemason, stoneman, stalagmite, stalagmitic, herbaria, herbarium, quartz, quartzite, petroleum, petroliferous, oil engine, petrolic, petrochemistry, petrochemical, campion, meteorolite, coal, kohler, quarf, coaly, coaling station, phenylize, carbolides, carbolated, phenolic, coalbox, coalhole, coalsack, lithographer, lithograph, lithography, lithoprint, lithographic, petrification, petrifaction, petrify, lime, plaster, calcareous, calcareous, calcify, limelight, limekill, limestone, limewater, cornbresh, limey, calcification, alterant, mix, mingle, commix, intertexture, concoct, inweave, interweave, adulteration, adulterate, unmixed, unadulterated, gland. line, parenchyma, glandulus, woodruff, glandular, election, dogmesser, constituency, enfranchise, electively, electorate, elective, campaign, electioneer, electoral, elector, pollbook, enpolled, elect, foresight, improvident, foresighted, farseeing, foreseer, cloudland, separator, missionary, sooner, harbinger, forerunner, precursor, inboard, acromegalic, leader, demagogue, agitator, demagogue, seditiously, demagogic, agitative, instigate, vanward, lead off, Sunday, goodness, precedent, handcar, tracklayer, trackwalker, platelayer, salsi, trichina, trichinosis, trichinus, gift, gift trapping, aft, sternpost, shipping, husbandage, bottomry, shipowner, seamanship, lathe, rack, shelf, shelving, ternary, bunk, shelve, headstock, selection, teacher, sir, instructress, non-juror, affidavit, deponent, affiant, depon, swear-in, footballer, title holder, forsettle, fiddlehead, led up, outjockey, circumvent, perdience, groggery, cabin, go below, cabined, ditheism,